everyone, welcome to my channel, Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Don't forget to make comments, but try to be kind. And also turn on your notification bells. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. So let's talk about it. Let's get into this. As we know, several months ago, around the time prior to a week, 2 days before the Met Gala, the K's and the J's were in court in regards to Blac Chyna. It was being reported closed courtroom. No media could be inside. Some people were trying to report that they had inside, and I think the K's and the J's was like, who are you talking to? This is closed courtroom, allegedly, unless someone else was in there with a case and they could be in that room. But all comments are alleged. So there was a lot that was going on there. We had several people that were actually reading the court transcripts and documents that were filed about the complaint. Let's be very clear. There was a lot of channels that were reading the documents from what the complaint was and then listening in when people were coming out basically saying this or that was going on. I don't know if there was even 1, 2, 3. I don't know if there was that many reporters, because you figure E would have been in there and you figure TMZ would have been in there, and TMZ didn't report on there. And then there's this one guy that does videos about the K's and the J's all the time, and they were on vacation for a week or two. Isn't that interesting? But let's talk about it. It's being alleged that the Kardashians rejoiced after winning Blac Chyna's lawsuit in the latest episode. Kris Jenner claims she never prayed so hard in my life. So let's be very clear. Was the trial fair? How was Rob responding and texting Blac Chyna? You got to go back to documents in regards to what was transpiring, what Rob was saying, what Rob was doing, how some of the pictures were. You really have to go back. And that was tried to be covered up. That is why they did not want the media to cover it. I've seen documents. I have pictures of the documents. I have pictures. I've seen people, and I've sat 2 hours listening to what was being read in regards to the documents that were going on in the courtroom. So mind you, it was in regards to the show being canceled, and they had a relationship that wasn't unhealthy. So let's be very clear. So this is what they do. They try and switch it. Mind you, Kylie dated Tyga when Blac Chyna was allegedly dating Tyga, and Chyna had a child with Tyga. Then Kylie started dating him. I don't know the age she was at, but I know at 18 she had a birthday party and he was there. Okay? So then you have that Rob had a child by Blac Chyna, and they have a daughter named Dream. Recently, Dream was pushing either Khloe or somebody off saying, stop it. It looked like it was Coco. And she was basically saying, stop it, because she was like, messing with her shoulder, saying, why are your lips that color? Is it because of the, icy, it gave your lips that color? In a most recent video from the Kardashians, it played a clip that Khloe was like, she's suing us, but her child is at my house. That was probably planned. That's between you and Rob. Rob is absent from so many things, even regarding the family. And maybe Rob is at Khloe's house all the time. Who knows? Because, of course, they have daughters that's similar age. Dream and True is pretty much the same, similar ages. And I don't know if Dream is in any type of sports. But do you notice that the K's and the J's always post what sport that child is in? But I don't know if Dream is in any type of sports or curricular activities. But they like to show Dream of what they're doing for her. The K's and the J's try to post Dream more than the mom and the dad. Isn't that interesting? But I don't follow Rob, so maybe Rob does post a lot about his daughter. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But there's been a lot that's been happening with Black China too. And the biggest thing is, it's like, okay, we look bad, but now we're going to try and make you look bad. That's what normally transpires with people that are concerning about, I'm going to always rise above and I'm going to make you look bad. Why are they even speaking her name on the show? I've said that. People that are around them, friends with them, not only if they're going to make you sign an NDA, you also need to sign an NDA because I don't want to be a part of your storyline. You know what I'm saying? Tristan, part of the storyline. Ray J, a part of the storyline. Kanye, a part of the storyline. Chris Humphries, a part of the storyline. Lamar Odom, part of the storyline. Scott Disick, a part of the storyline. If you break up with them, you're still a part of the storyline. So they recently tried to use Pete and showing like half, it was like his legs on down to like his shoes about this Marilyn Monroe dress. Kim really wanted that moment to be a wow moment, and people just aren't feeling it. Whether it was damaged, we don't know. We don't care. It's not our dress. But she thinks she's this huge, huge, huge fashion icon. She can dress. I'll give it to her. Because this is not the shame. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a counselor. But people are concerned and asking, is she okay? Is Rob okay? Where is Rob? And then, I don't know if you saw, I don't know if I posted that or not. They had an old picture basically trying to say Rob was there. That was an older picture because Kim's hair was dark and the picture was black and white. Be careful when you see black and white pictures from them because that is something that they're allegedly trying to hide. I caught it. I almost did a video on it, but here nor there. Well wishes. This family is a trip. Now, the other thing I need to mention, I'm not certain if the appeal has been granted, has gone through, or if they've done a settlement. Because mind you, they're saying they've won, but I'm being told that there was appeal. But Blac Chyna's had a lot going on over the last 2 years. Being at an airport, screaming, allegedly, there's a situation in regards to some of the friends hanging out. That's a concerning situation. And then you have the issue where the dads were allegedly talking about, oh, they're with me 4 to 5 days and she only has the daughter 1 or 2. Oh, she only has her son 1 or 2 days. Whatever the situation is. But well wishes. This family is a trip. They use people as their storylines, period. They use people as their storyline. So if they like you, you don't become their storyline. You don't hear much about the issue about the managers, about the hairstylists, hairdressers. They're not a part of that situation. They need them. So you're going to be over here. We're going to talk about our exes or our ex-friends and see how, remember how they tried to drag Jordan? Most of the people I spoke with in videos I see, many people think he did that on purpose regarding Jordan. We don't know what transpired fully, whether she was tipsy or whether he was tipsy, but it's like I keep telling y'all, why was Jordan there and Khloe was not? And then she wants to have the holidays with Tristan. That's fine. That girl gonna do what she want to do. She don't want nobody else to have him, period. Let's be very clear. Kim's now single. Khloe's now single. At some point, they'll date again. Because if you see Tristan dating somebody else, Khloe's going to immediately date somebody else. Right now, we have Kim that's taken, people are calling it thought trotting pictures because anytime anything major happen with Kanye, she's in a bikini or she's showing barely nothing. Oh, comments are alleged. Ladies, teach your daughters different. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be in loving and kind relationships. Don't let people use you and you don't use people. But we'll see if there's appeal, if there needs to be appeal, what's going on. They needed something else to talk about because they know that, and this keeps coming up. People are tired of hearing about Tristan. You know what I mean? They're tired of it. She can do whatever she wants. But now they're talking about Black China. I told y'all, this is the issue that they take people, African American descent, African American people, and they try to embarrass them. Kanye was tried to be embarrassed. They tried to embarrass Kanye last season, and they tried to embarrass Ray J. And they tried to embarrass Tristan. Oh, he's not answering my phone. Oh, he must be scared of me. What? But they try to go into and liking what our culture does, dating African American men. Kim dating African American men. Then she dated Pete. Many people was like, that don't make no sense. That don't sound right. It was to take Kanye off. And then to hear what his parts are, and then she's promoting it, and then she's saying, oh, BDE, oh, I get kind of excited when I'm cleaning my kids' rooms. What, girl? What is wrong with you? Oh, I'll do anything to stay young. And then all this weight loss. Mothers teach your daughters different. Be careful, ladies, who you choose to be your friends, who you choose to be around. Well wishes to Black China, because you figure that whole situation with Tyga wasn't good and Kylie was dating him. And then now there's a Megan Thee Stallion situation. They was at a party with Kylie, allegedly. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what if there's going to be appeal, if the appeal was canceled or finalized. But they were at the gala. They didn't even go to hear what the judge had to say and what the jury had to say. They were somewhere else, celebrating. What? Was the court case fair? Period. Was it just? Period. The main lady that sits next to the judge had to be allegedly removed. And normally she's a no nonsense type of person in the courtroom. But then she had to be removed because allegedly she was seeking pictures or wanting time for her daughter to take a picture or something like that. A picture or something transpired. So somebody else had to sit in the court clerk's desk. But what wishes? I'll follow up on this story. I have been. Check out my old videos. Like I mentioned, I was going into hearing people talk about the actual court documents, how Rob was talking to Black China, the messages, what transpired. They both were wrong, unhealthy. Who's in a healthy relationship? Courtney. And they don't like that. A lot of people like that Courtney's in a healthy relationship. But girls should be celebrating that. But instead, it seems like jealousy. Mothers teach your daughters. Let them women find a great man, a loving man. A man that's not going to embarrass you in these streets. Khloe's getting embarrassed, allegedly. Kim's getting embarrassed, allegedly. Now Pete's dating somebody else and he look happy. But let me know in the comments. Khloe needs to make sure Tristan is making sure he is supportive and loving to all those kids. People aren't feeling Khloe. Plus, of all the people that allegedly dated somebody else, then Khloe stepped in a week later, 2 weeks later, and then it's like, wait a minute, where'd Khloe come from? All comments are left because we don't know the process of when people break up. But it's no coincidence that she dated some people that seemed like they were already in relationships. Well wishes, Black China. Well wishes. We'll see what happens because who came out unscathed? Reggie Bush. Nick Cannon got out. Other than that, Ray J concerns. Kanye was concerned. Tristan Thompson was concerned. Travis Scott was concerned. Chris Humphries was like, leave me alone. Don't even mention my name. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy that she dated allegedly said they came out of the movies. Nick Lachey. Wasn't no cameras there at first. Came out cameras. People say a lot in the streets. They'll invite them to an events because they want the media attention and media views. Okay, you gonna want media attention, media views? Come to our event. So people are kind of like side eye and saying, not great role models, but I'll take the press for money. What wishes? That's somehow some people feel. People were saying in comments in regards to Kim getting these flowers. Here she is taking this bikini picture. Here she is doing this the bikini picture, and then some were saying, oh, she sent them flowers to herself. Oh, she's trying to make Pete jealous. Oh, one of her friends and family sent her that picture. Oh, she's got the bikini on. She wants attention. They say a lot. I'm not a doctor, not a counselor. This is not to embarrass. This is not to shame. What wishes to Black China? What will transpire? Is the appeal done? Did they finalize and win the full case? And why can they talk about her on their show? You know what I'm saying? Not acceptable. So people need to be careful. You're going to be friends with the K's and the J's. Be careful because they might try and use you as a storyline. Everyone, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be loving, be kind, and be respectful. In strong mind, body, soul, and spirit. Have a great day, everyone. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the K's and the J's constantly mentioning people in their story on the Hulu show, and how they say, oh, you know, be kind to that person, but they talk about people all the time to shade them, to degrade them, period. We hear it all the time. Sooner or later, we're going to hear more stuff that's going to come out about Kanye. Kanye's the next storyline, or for Kim and Khloe dating storyline, period. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.